ladies and gentlemen. We are here for the Radio 105.7 ShamRock The Station at Atlantic Station. I would say backstage, but it's kind of in front of stage, up. Anyway, Judah and the Lion is here. Welcome back, gentlemen.
Hello. Good to see
you. So I gotta jump right in with this because the last time I talked to you guys, we were standing around before your Radio 105.7 show, and I said, "Who do you want to go on the road with?" And you guys were like, 21 Pilots. Now, in retrospect, I was like, they knew that tour was coming. They just didn't want to. I was like, I know they're like part wizards, but it doesn't go that far. So, talking about this tour with 21 Pilots, and congratulations, by the way, because the pictures, the video, everything looked huge. Outside of amazing crowds and response, that has to be the biggest tour you guys have been involved with so far, right?
Definitely, yeah.
So what do you take from an experience like that? Because 21 Pilots, I know, yeah, it's a great show, but there's a lot of strategy, there's a lot of planning, there's a lot of decorum with those guys. Like they're a machine at this point. They know what they're doing. So, in your experience, do you feel like you kind of watch what they're doing and okay, that's how you guys handle a full tour like that? Like, what was your experience?
Well, yeah, I mean, being around guys like Tyler and Josh for that long, and even the direct support guy, John Bellion, it was just like, it was inspiring for us to kind of see as a young band that's like 2 or 3 years younger than those guys and just kind of be like, okay, this is what they're doing extremely well. And
right.
I think what I was like most inspired by was their fans and like the way they
amazing.
Just like they've made 21 Pilot songs their own songs.
Yeah.
And I think as an artist like that seeks to kind of like help people and write music that inspires people and is life-giving to people and in some way can like heal. Like music for us in a lot of ways has been like a place of healing and a place where we kind of escape to. And they've obviously done that to a very, very high level where their fans are singing their songs because it means something to them.
Right.
And I think for us, that's what we seek and strive to do, and even more now, just kind of like thinking about people having our songs and making them their own means a lot to us.
And I do think that's important, you know, like what you were talking about, like when people get your music, like that's a gift, you know, that when you connect with a complete stranger, and even if their understanding of the song is a totally different experience, like that's art in its purest form. Like I feel something, you feel something, you know? And I really think that's an amazing thing. I did spy quite a few times you sporting that Nirvana shirt. So, like, is this like a fashion thing, or are you like a big legit fan?
I'm not like one. I mean, I know they're hits. I would say I'm just a big fan of Kurt Cobain and Dave Grohl.
In general?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
No love for Chris Novoselic? I mean, come on now.
I mean, that would be more of Spencer probably, but yeah. Have you seen the Foo Fighters David Letterman show?
Which one? The last one?
No, they did, what is it, Stairway to Heaven? David Letterman. And it was like when they were super young, probably like around maybe 4 or 5 years older than us. And
who was in the band at the time?
It was Dave Grohl and the drummer. Yeah, Taylor.
And Taylor was in there? Okay.
They just botched the crap out of Stairway to Heaven.
Oh my God, I haven't seen this.
And it's like on purpose. Well, I'll show you the video after this interview.
Okay.
But if you haven't watched the video and you care about music, you should go and Google Dave Grohl on David Letterman singing Stairway to Heaven.
Dave Grohl ruins everything.com.
It's amazing.
Well, going back to going on the road with 21 Pilots, I feel compelled to ask you now. Now, who do you want to go on the road with? Because obviously, and don't say Jimmy Eat World and Incubus because we already know that.
That was going to be my
answer. You jerk.
Well, also don't think that we're going on the road with a band that we say. Because last time you thought that, you know, we were joking.
I wanted to see you guys go on the road with Imagine Dragons was who I said.
Oh, that'd be cool.
And you know, new album coming out, they might, you know, want to bring some friends along.
I think in general for all of us, we would love to tour with Coldplay. We've always looked up to them, just like in a big way.
That's an amazing live show.
Yeah, so that'd be like a overall answer.
So,
but we're not going with them as of right now. I promise.
Chris Martin.
I'd be freaking out if you were.
Yeah, exactly. So do you guys write on the road? Have you been working on new material? Because now that this deluxe album has come out, actually, don't answer that question. Let me back up. Deluxe album yesterday. Is this material you wrote on the road? Is this what you guys already had? Where did those songs come from?
Yeah, we wrote most of the songs that were actually on the road, not on this last tour, but before this last tour, we went on a pretty long kind of November to December run. We were pretty much out the whole time, and playing like a lot of radio shows, you get to experience a lot of new artists that you haven't maybe necessarily listened to, and you kind of get a new perspective on music and what people are like gravitating towards, and just out with like really amazing bands that are kind of like doing something that's themselves. And I was like super inspired about just like the way we can portray ourselves at a crowd, almost like a festival of people, like in a very, very different way. Like we can offer something new and unique in a fresh way. So all these songs were kind of written from that perspective of like, we have the banjo, we love hip hop music, and we like anthems, and that's what we want our music to be. And so we came out with these 4 songs to kind of add on to this whole folk hop kind of culture that we're trying to cultivate, and we're pretty pumped about them.
You should be, and I love the acoustic version on there. It was a nice touch. That was nice.
That was all Brian.
Always thinking. Now, bless you. So now going back to my question, because I'm so totally scattered. Are you working on new material for a potential full length? Is that in the back pocket?
Yeah, I think honestly we're obviously always writing and always trying to like move forward and kind of see what the next thing is. But I think also we're really excited about these new songs, excited about this tour that's coming up that we're going on, excited about the summer things with Jimmy Eat World and Incubus, and kind of our brain has really been on like our live show, and kind of going back to 21 Pilots, kind of super inspired about the way they've just kind of cultivated this show that's very uniquely them and amazing, and that's what we're trying to do for our live show. And I think we're just trying to take it patient. We're seeing with these new songs, there's some of our favorite songs that we've put out, and it was because we kind of like we're patient with them a little bit more. And so we're trying to make these, going back to what we said about making the songs mean something to us and to the fans, is trying to really make sure that we're getting the songs that we need.
Yeah. Hey, the show's starting. Well, I tell you what, I'm going to wrap it up here. We are really looking forward to your set. We will see you back here with Jimmy Eat World and Incubus, which that tour is sick. That's when I saw that, I was like, oh, no. So looking forward to it. They just announced. You might want to wave to the people. There they are. Hey! The shout out from the stage. Cool. Well, again, obviously we're at Radio 105.7 ShamRock The Station with Judah and the Lion. Knox on stage making a guest appearance, and we'll see you guys around. Thanks for checking it out.
See ya.